Well, this morning, we cannot wait to introduce you to a big family from Utah that's inspiring people around the world. When life didn't go exactly as planned for Ashley and Alo Moli, they changed course and in the process, opened their lives and their hearts to 6 brothers and sisters who needed a home. Alo tweeted the story of how they became a family, and it went viral. You're going to see why when you meet them in just a moment, but first, watch their story. This is a typical afternoon at Ashley and Alo Moli's house. But it wasn't always like this. The Molis were married in 2013 and had dreams of starting a big family.
We just wanted a huge family. Me in particular, I just wanted to have a football team of my own.
Then came the heartbreaking news. Ashley suffered from a medical condition that doctors said could prevent her from getting pregnant.
It was devastating. You know, as a husband, you just don't know what to do, you know, because you're just always wanting to give your wife everything that she ever wants, and when her body wouldn't allow it, that's something that's out of our control.
Still, determined to have children, Ashley and Alo started talking about adoption or becoming foster parents.
What if we could help these kids that come from not so good situations and show them what a family should be?
They soon learned there were 6 siblings, 4 of them with special needs, and they all needed a home. But 6 children at one time seemed like a lot.
But to take in all 6, I really had to do some soul searching to see if that was something I was willing to do.
I said, we either take all of them or we take none of them, because I don't think I could make that choice and say, you know what, split up this family. When we grew up, saying family is the biggest thing.
And with that, Michael, Brittany, Nicholas, Brianna, JT, and Ty came into their lives as their new foster children.
It was awesome. It was something that you've always dreamed of. I mean, when you're little, you play with baby dolls and you're the mom and you want to take care of them and hold them and make sure they're okay and that they feel safe and comfortable.
Why do you like to have a lot of brothers and sisters?
Love them.
They just made it so comfortable. Like, they made sure that their home was our home.
And although they were a foster family, the children took it upon themselves to start calling Ashley and Alo Mom and Dad.
I come running down and I'm like, did you just call me Dad? It's like, yeah, Dad, I need help with my homework. And that's when it was all worth it. The hospital visits, the nights of crying, and, you know, just telling my wife. All those times that we'd waited, you know, they called us Mom and Dad. That's when everything was okay.
But there was still one more hurdle, making it permanent and adopting the children.
I don't want to just be here for a short run. I want to be here for the long run.
And they are. When we come back, we're going to get to talk to Ashley and Alo Moli, and we will find out if they were able to adopt all 6 kids, who, by the way, are also right here with us. Hi, guys. Good morning. We'll be right back. When Ashley and Alo Moli were married in August of 2013, they had dreams of starting a large family, but that dream was put on hold when Ashley found herself battling a severe case of endometriosis. Well, 2 years later, they became foster parents to 6 siblings. Ashley and Alo Moli are here. Alo Moli, are here along with all 6 of their kids: Ty, Michael, JT, Brittany, Nicholas, and Brianna. Okay, we got a character here, the little one. Ty is amazing. So, first of all, we left it on a cliffhanger about whether you were able to adopt all 6 kids, and were you?
Yes.
Congratulations. Thank you. So this is the Moli family. Name change, everything complete?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. They took our Tongan names as well, so they incorporated my family's names, and it's awesome.
You've been together, you know, more than 3 years now, but what did that feel like to have it official? You know, have that stamp. I know the stamp was in your heart from the get-go, but to have it be official.
It was amazing. It was, you know, finally being able to say these are, you know, we've always said these are our babies, these are our kids, but to be like, no one else, these are our babies. And it was the most wonderful thing. Best day.
You know, 6 kids is a lot of kids. Alo, take me back again because I love it. Was your brother that called you?
Yeah.
And he told you, hey, there's 3 kids that need a home. And then what happened?
So when I was doing some construction work just near Salt Lake City, and my brother had given me a call. He says, hey, there's a family of 3. Just talk to your wife about it, let me know. And so I called my wife, and Ash was like, yeah, let's do it. And then he called me literally about a minute later, and he says, hey, there's actually a family of 6. So,
So math is not his strong suit.
yeah, probably, I don't know. But so when he told me, I was kind of struck for a second. I said, did you just say 6? And he says, yeah, there's 6. There's originally 3, but there's not a family out there that wants to take all 6 in. So they might have to split them up eventually. If you guys want to do that, let me know. So I called Ash and I was like, hey, surprise. There's 6 of them.
3
and
turned into 6.
What did you think, Mama?
I was okay with it. I come from a family of 13, so
you said that's it?
yeah.
We talked to Brittany, your daughter. Brittany, what has this whole journey meant to you?
It's meant everything to me, like going from parents that weren't really there for you your whole life, and then going to parents that were there for you, like being your cheerleaders along the way for everything. It was amazing. Like walking into their home, it became our home, and that is just something that I'm never going to forget, and that's something that I'm also going to do in the future as well with my future family and with people that I come by. If they are struggling, my home's always going to be open as well, because that's what my mom and dad always taught me.
We saw your dad talking about that moment when you guys first called him Dad. Was that like a kids' meeting? Should we call him Mom and Dad? Or did everybody come to it on their own?
Well, the 2 little started calling them Mom and Dad first after about like 2 months or something after I was being with them. And then when they started calling them Mom and Dad, I always went like, okay, go to Mom. And then that's when I started calling them Mom and Dad. I remember I actually started calling Ashley Mom after I got a surgery. I was like, where's my mom? Like, just in like the recovery room. And then I came home and I started yelling for Dad. Like, it was just like one night I called them Alo and Ashley, and then the next night it was just Mom and Dad.
That must make your heart grow about 20 sizes to hear.
Yes, it's an amazing thing. You never think, some people, most people grow up with a mom and a dad, and it's just a word. But when you can't have kids or haven't been able to, and they all of a sudden, like Alo said, are you talking to me? Like, who are you talking to? Like, I got to make sure, you're talking to me. So it was an amazing thing. Both of us cried after that.
Well, you are a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much. You've got a star is born with my little friend Ty over here on the corner. That is a cutie. He's just looking at himself on the camera. Yes, you're adorable. Yes, you are. All right, thank you so much to the whole Moli family, and we're going to be right back.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.